So when we talk about balance, for me, balance comes from the mind, the body, and the spirit. Okay, spirituality, we know. We need to be spiritually grounded. You talk about the mind, educate yourself. Learn constantly. I'm not a master, I'm a student for life. Always. I've been doing martial arts for 37 years. And I still study. Each week I sit with an instructor, get in that line with all humility, and I am a student for life. For life. And then of course your body. You know, I can't stress that enough. Your body is your temple. You wouldn't believe that I'm 80 years old, would you? No, actually, I'll be 43 in January. 43. Do I look 43? You're supposed to say no now. No. Well, thank you. Thank you to me. So that's it. I mean, it's really... Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to share this with you. Okay, now we're going to get heavy on here. We're talking about conditioned thinking. Unauthorized thought patterns that have been fed to you, first and foremost by the media. Preconditioned thinking fed to you, peers, parents, you know, schools. There's a lot of different things that determine the way you think. What we need to do is break those thought patterns. When I have the opportunity to work with people that are, I do everything from helping people lose weight, to life coaching, to helping teach children focus, teamwork, discipline. All these things that we try to put in place for what reason? To be the best person we can be. I believe that's what life's about. Life is about being the best person I can be. In order to do that, I need to eliminate all these unauthorized thought patterns. Any of you women read Vogue magazine? McCall? Throw it out. Throw it out. Everything in there is just trying to change the way you think. You're beautiful just the way you are. Give yourselves a big hand. Come on. Yeah. And I feel very adamant about it. You know, I've got to be skinny as a rail, and I've got to look like that and be 5'10". Okay? I walk around in those stiletto heels every night for my husband. Oh, no. You are perfect just the way God made you. So you talk about other ways of keeping energy up. How many of you keep a journal? Does anyone keep a journal? Great. Good for you. Good for you. Wonderful. I write every morning. Every morning. Because then you can begin to see your patterns. Right? You can see those patterns on, I had a good day today. Let me go look at my journal. Oh, I ate well. I slept well. Oh, I worked out. Wow, I gave my husband a hug. Whoa, I told 3 people I love them. Today I feel really messed up. Oh, I spent $1,000 on something I didn't even want. Okay. But it was on sale. That's all that matters. It was on sale. You know, I got into a fight with my friend. Oh, my mom called me and I was rushed and didn't have any time for her. Okay, so you can begin to see those patterns, see? You can recognize and see when you have good days, the reasons why, and when you have bad days, the reasons why. And you can look through your journal and see your growth. Your growth. See, because so many of us as adults, we finish high school, college, that's it, I'm done learning. No, that's just the beginning. That is just the beginning of learning. So if you make it a point to never be a master, but be a student for life, then you'll constantly grow. You'll have that hunger, you have that need. So what gives me peace is to be able to walk through this chaos with balance, with sense. And love is it. And love is God. Right? We know that. We know that. And you know, we live in a time, and that's the first thing I asked, is it okay to talk about God? Is that okay? Because a lot of places you go, it's not politically correct. You can't do this. What? That's fear-based, is it not? That's fear-based. That's fear-based. You know, I'm not going to go from door to door. I've gone and hand you a pamphlet, but I'm going to talk about God. I do it openly, because that is my strength. That is what got me through foster homes. That is what got me through beatings as a child. That's what got me from growing up in welfare and poverty. That's what makes me stand here now and be able to tell people, hey, you can have all this too. But you don't have to live in that conditioned thinking. We do not have to do that. People ask me, how can you be so positive after everything you've been through? Because I'm not. And that's what matters above all. Because we behave out of two arenas. Love and fear. Under love, you have compassion, forgiveness, understanding, selflessness. Right? All those good qualities that make us special and different. Under fear, anger, resentment, jealousy, guilt, shame. That's under fear. So if I choose to act out of fear, I will always make the wrong choice. But if I choose to act out of love, I promise you, you will never, ever go wrong. I wake up and say, what am I passionate about? How can I love to the fullest today? How can I love to the fullest? It's crucial. It's vital, especially in the times we live in. Of cynicism, of negativity, of war, of pain, of fear. The times of fear. So when I talk about passion, I live and die by that. I live and by that. And if I could encourage anything to anybody, make sure that you take nothing for granted. And it's very easy to do that in our relationships, right? Very easy to take people for granted. The thing is, if you look at somebody and like, this is the first time I'm going to see them, it's the last time I'm going to see them. If you can do that, if you can really create that mindset, you'd be amazed how much more respectful we would be to one another. How much more compassionate we would be to one another. How much more understanding we would be to one another. I have no grudges against anybody. I love everybody that comes in my path. You hurt me, I love you more. What did God say? Love your enemy. Come on. Don't just talk the talk. Walk the talk. That's what I challenge you. That should be your goal, is to walk the talk. And a friend said to me, she goes, how can you do that? Because I have God. I have love. That's why I look the way I do at 42. Well, almost 43. That's why I have so much energy. That's why I have so much life. Otherwise, I could choose to live in the negativity and the cynicism and the stress. And that's all I'm going to do is going to drain you of your life. It's going to diminish the quality of your life. It's going to diminish that need to grow, to become a better person, to better yourself. It will. It will. It will.